mrs.motomattman. I'm just a little excited today to be out and about. My only trips out like recently have been to the grocery store, and that was with taking all of the necessary precautions before going, while at the grocery store, and coming home. So I am excited to be out on my bike on this sunny day. Even with working from home, I still don't always have an opportunity to get out and go for a ride. We've had a lot of rainy days lately, so that doesn't hold good for me for getting out and riding. But it is the weekend, and I am out on my bike, out and about. Motomattman is home with the girls. Girls are spending some time. They've spent a lot of time outside today, out on their bicycles, and we have a play set. And right now, right before I was leaving, they're getting ready to feed and water the horses, so getting their chores done. So Motomattman and I already got a lot of our chores done, so we had the freedom to be able to go take a ride, not together, but each separately. I have some tunes going in my head today. I've got my Sena on, and it's connected to my phone, and I've got some music playing, so I apologize if I'm ever so slightly distracted when a good tune comes on. I'll tell you, it's just a good feeling. I hope everybody is, taking the necessary precautions that they need to wherever they are, and whatever the rules may be there. We are definitely trying to do everything we can to make sure that we do not get sick, Motomattman, myself, and our kids. So we are blessed to live on some land, so we have a lot of availability to be outside and getting stuff done. Motomattman got the grass mowed the other day, and I tell you, the one morning I went out and with my cup of coffee, and it was just a very nice feeling. The sun was shining, the grass had been mowed, and it had that fresh smell of cut grass. It was just a really nice feeling. Almost had a bit of a freedom feel to it, I guess. Some things we probably take a lot for granted in our daily lives and everything that we've got going on, but with what's been happening lately, you think of freedom more often than you used to before. At least that is the case for me. There's a pretty bridge. Oh, I forgot. I was supposed to take out Motomattman's bike. So he had done some work with his mirrors. He had replaced his mirrors, and I was interested in potentially looking at the mirrors that he took off of his bike and see if that would be something, or actually, I think taking off the mirrors from his bike, looking at those, and just wanted to get a feel for the mirrors, how he has them set up on the end bars. So two different things. One, I could either take his mirrors and put them on my bike, or two, I would be able to do the same kind of setup that he's got, only on my bike. So I was supposed to take out his bike so that I could get a feel for that, the way his mirrors are set up. I guess that will just have to happen another day. Oops, some chickens right there on the road. Guy with some Amish workers, laborers. Surprised I haven't seen another bike go by, because like while I was getting my chores done, I mean, there were bikes going up and down the road. I was getting jealous because they were getting their rides in. Oh, here we go. I just no sooner mentioned that I hadn't seen anybody, and there they go. I even saw one of those ones, I can't remember what they're called, but I call them like the snowmobile looking ones, where it's the two wheels on the front. I apologize if that's what you ride. I just can't remember what they're called right off the top of my head. But I saw one of those go by while I was out getting my chores done. My dad has talked about potential to do something like that. As I said before, both my mom and my dad rode, but you know, my dad's quite a bit older now, and I think he doesn't feel as secure on just 2 wheels. So he's talked about, you know, the potential for a 3-wheeler, whether it be in the front or in the back. He's talked about that before. Ah, Fancy by Reba McEntire. I may just swing in over here for a minute and get a picture. Check out the church here. Kind of goes right along with my comment from earlier about the freedom that we enjoy. So there's an Amish with his son. That's a trotter. The way the horse's legs are going, that's a trotter. That's a little buckboard he's on. See. Adjust my hand. Anyway, well, I'm back. I stopped and took a couple pictures of my bike. I like to get a couple pictures when I can. I have my tinted face shield on today, and MOTOMattman asked me if I needed my sunglasses, and I said no. I got my tinted face shield on, and it was perfectly fine going the other direction, but it's a little bit brighter going this way, heading towards the sun. Not so bright that I can't see, but just a little bit bright. Just the ramblings of a woman who should have listened to her husband and wore her sunglasses. Don't tell him that. That everybody runs into this kind of situation, but with living out here in the country, you've got auctions and stuff. So you've got equipment auctions, you've got livestock auctions and everything. You've got livestock auctions and equipment auctions, all kinds of stuff. So that's a normal thing, especially my parents. They go to livestock and equipment auctions all the time. But right now, with the COVID-19, you don't go to a whole lot of auctions. Pretty much, even for a lot of the livestock, it's invitation only, and they only let a certain amount of people come in at a time. My dad's neighbor needed to have one of his cows, beef cows, hauled to the auction, so my dad was going to do it, but then the neighbor found out all the restrictions that they had at the auction, so he decided it wasn't the best time to go ahead and send him to auction. So, but that was something I hadn't even thought about or realized that too would be affected by this, but of course it would be. You have people, crowds gathering for the auctions. Oh, they're going through their garage too. Oh, and I don't know if I've mentioned before, but I have a nephew that's a fireman, and so I've of course asked, you know, what precautions do you guys take? And I mean, he listed out all kinds of things that they have to do. There's the bridge from the other side, the gazebo, pretty. He listed out all the things that they have to do, you know, while they're on site someplace, and then of course once they come back home, you know, because they need to stay safe themselves and keep the family safe. So there's, you know, necessary precautions that people do in different areas with different roles that they have. So there you go. Got their flag flying. Last time I was out, it was colder. I wore my Harley boots. This time I have on my tennis shoes, protected obviously, but I've got them on. And all right, well, thank you so much for riding along with me today. It was wonderful to have the opportunity to get out, stretch my legs, get out on two, enjoy the sunshine, enjoy the freedom of my day. If you enjoyed the ride, be sure to like and subscribe, hit the bell for notifications when I post new material. And I hope everybody is staying safe today and with their families and doing whatever it is you need to do to stay safe. So thanks again so much for riding along, and be sure to leave a little sparkle everywhere you go.